So, guys, we're going to be covering a really amazing topic today. So, I want to let you guys know something. For you to make a lot of money, people need to like you. Okay? And these are some of the things that a lot of your mentors don't tell you when they are trying to teach you how to make money online. You need to have a form of likability. People need to see you and instantly get interested in what you're doing, whether it's people that know you or people that don't know you. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you, right? Very simple techniques, right? How to make people instantly like you so that they give you money. Because think about it, right? All the businesses that you have patronized, there's some of you that buy clothes, you buy iPhones, you buy this, you buy that because you like the person that used it or because you like somebody that influenced about it. That's how you need to be if you want to make money. So I'm going to be sharing with you just like I normally do. I think at this particular point, I think I should start calling me Mr. 5 because I like to share 5 ways. So it's always 5 or 7 because I feel 3 is not very adequate and above 7 is too much. So 5 is like the sweet spot. But if I feel that 5 doesn't do the job, I'm going to go ahead and do 6 or 7. So yeah, so I'm going to be telling you about 5 ways to make people instantly like you. Now, number 1 is be attractive. There's nobody that is going to see gold and reject gold. Nobody. So your aim is to look like gold. Your aim is to look like that shining object that they have told everybody to avoid. That's your aim. Because most people are hypocrites. They are going to act like, oh, they want to avoid you and all that. But deep down in their heart, they really like you. They admire you. Okay? So you need to be attractive and you need to always be presentable. Guys, presentation is everything. Like, you can be super qualified, but your presentation can disqualify you. You need to understand that. No matter how qualified you are, your presentation matters a whole lot. So, dress well. Okay? Dress well. Talk well. Because that's where presentation comes in. You have to reduce the speed of your speech. Alright? My video editor was telling me from the last video that I should increase my handwriting, and I said no. Because this is how I like to write. It's my own brand. Okay, this is my own presentation. I feel like I don't watch the video. Alright. So if you're meeting somebody for the first time, the person is judging you immediately. Forget the whole, oh, we listen, we don't judge. No, people listen and judge. In fact, people judge before they listen. So there's no way you can come out and tell me that, okay, you can look anyhow you want to look. One of the worst sayings I've heard in my life is don't judge a book by its cover. What? That's what they do immediately. They judge. Okay? So try to be attractive as possible. You can never be overeducated or overdressed. Alright? If everybody is dressing regular, dress to stand out. Super important. Now, number 2, find common characteristic with people. Okay? Now, why this is super important is because people buy from people that they gravitate with, that they feel they share a common story. And that's the reason why personally I like to share my story before I even start any presentation. Because I like to share a similar third person story and show people how I've been able to impact them before I even go ahead and talk about my presentation. So if I meet somebody for the first time and I'm like, oh, I want to help you build your house. I'm not going to tell you, hey, this is my CV, yada, yada, yada. No, I'll look for a common characteristics. I'll ask you a question. I'll be like, what do you need in this house? Oh, I need this to be this. Then I'll just be like, oh, wow, I remember one of my clients. This is what I did for him. This is what I did for him. This is what I did for him. He was super amazing. In fact, look at some pictures about this. Guys, you need to have like evidence always. Okay? And I've told you guys about building evidence. If you don't know how to build evidence, talk about your journey instead. Open up to the person that, okay, this is the first time you're going to be trying it out. And you'll be grateful if the person is going to give you a chance, even if you don't get paid. So the thing with somebody, if you don't have evidence, right, you will not be able to attract a lot of money. Okay? But always have like some kind of proof around whatever it is you do. So find a common characteristics with people. It's going to help you connect. I think that's the word, right? It's going to help you connect with them. All right? It's going to help you connect with them on a very, very deep level. Okay? So if you're able to find a a very, very good, what do you call it? A very, very good characteristics that bind you guys. So for instance, some people, okay, you guys came from the same country, you guys have been through the same struggles together. You've also been through university and seen that, okay, things did not go well in university. You all thought that school was going to be the way you all live the trenches, and it's not really so. You say all those things, and it's going to help people. It's going to help you bond with people. Now, I want to give you one tip to making somebody like you. Now, before you meet up with somebody, or before you start talking to that particular person, or even if it's an audience you want to sell to, you need to do research. Okay, do some kind of research. Try to know the person. Now, what this is going to do is that when you start talking to that particular person, okay, when you start talking to that particular person, the person is going to have this wow factor. The person will be like, wow, this guy really knows about me. Like, this guy is really the right person for the job. Like, this is him. If you research if I want to talk about something to somebody, right, I'll go and research. I'll check, okay, who is this person? What's this person? I'll go to social media. What does this person like? Even if you're checking girls, if you want to check a girl properly, the first thing you need to get is her Instagram. Okay, get her Instagram. Now, when you get, like, at the early stages of talking, right, after, what's her name? Like, just get her Instagram. When you get her Instagram, go through her Instagram, go through everything on her Instagram, and look at the things that she likes. Does she like to go for cafes? Does she like to drink tea? Does she like to go for picnics? Does she like to go clubbing? All those things. Now, that is where you're going to base your conversation on. Because people who know how to communicate understand that people like people who are interested in them. And people like to talk about themselves. So be comfortable with not really talking about yourself at the beginning. Just appear like the guy that knows everything. You understand? It's going to give you that aura that you need to, like, check the babe and all that. Giving you guys some bonus tips on how to get girls. But yeah, so find a common characteristics, okay? It doesn't have to even be a characteristics that has to do with you. Just find something that you know about the person, because that's going to be the basis of your discussion in order for you to get that person to like you and get that person to do anything you want. Now, number 3, right? Don't ignore the details. Now, it's not just enough to find a common characteristic with somebody and make that person like you, okay? There has to be some kind of detail to what you want the person to understand, or you want the person to feel. So, for instance, ladies like people that remember their birthdays. Me, I'm very, very bad at that. I don't even like it. I don't even like remembering anybody's birthday, but I try. My mentor told me that, it's really nice and all that. So that's why I do it now. So basically, like, if you're really my friend, I have your birthday on my Google calendar. My Google calendar will remind me and tell me, is this person's birthday? I'll go and send you a message of like, happy birthday. I'm the first to wish you, but I did not remember. So it was my Google calendar. You can be smart around it. You don't have to remember everybody's birthday. I've tried. I've always had issues, like maybe some of the girls I've talked to in the past. You forgot my birthday. Oh my God. It's just your birthday now. Like, of course, if you tell me today is your birthday, I can still do something nice today and all that. But those are the part of the details I'm talking about. People love people that really go into detail. So in as much as you want to, like, talk about a common characteristic, it's super important that you detail some parts, okay? But you don't want to go to areas that are too sensitive. So this is kind of like a gray area on what you should do and what you should not do, okay? So remember the details, right? Things that people will not necessarily remember. Remember the first time that, you spoke to this client. Remember how I use this thing in my marketing a whole lot. So for instance, in my email marketing software, right, I know the dates that most people join, right? I know the dates that most people join my, my list, or most people start interacting with my content. So on my email, I can send out, okay, I know you've been with me since October 24th, XYZ. And the person will be like, wow, this person really knows me. Something as simple as calling the person's name can literally be a game changer. So yeah, don't ignore the details, okay? Some of you are even bad at forgetting people's names. That's bad. Number 4. Have your own opinions. Have your own opinions. Now, people don't like people that are ass lickers, especially if you're talking to people that already have money. Okay? People don't like people that lick ass. Because Most people that already have money have people around them that all they just do for a living is lick their ass. All right. So it is super important that you have to maintain your authenticity and maintain your grounds. You need to have your own personal values. What are the things you stand for and what are the things that you do not stand for? What are the things that you would go with and things that you will not necessarily go with? All these things, you have to put them in check if you want to make sure that that person likes you. Now, you don't want to do this in a manner where it is controversial. All right. Or what's that word? I think that word should be polarizing, because you can literally air your views and air your opinions without necessarily being controversial or being polarizing to the person you're airing your opinions to. So you're not stating your opinions from an attacking standpoint. You're stating it from a defensive standpoint. So that way, the person brings in the opinion, you counter it. The person brings the opinion, you counter it. So you're allowing the person to flow. You're allowing the person to express himself, because you don't want the person to get defensive. Because once the person gets defensive, the person's guard goes up. All right. So you just let the person say, okay, I think beef is the best meat. You're not supposed to say beef is the worst. Beef is that. No, I understand why you feel beef is the best meat. In fact, I've had beef before. Beef tastes really nice. It goes well with jollof rice, stuff like that. But have you tried chicken? What do you think about chicken? What do you think about pork, for those of you that eat pork and all that? That's how you acknowledge the person's feelings. You acknowledge the person first. Then you now give the person reasons why you want the person to reach a level where he's now, I think you have a point, though. I think you're very smart. I do this all the time whenever I'm talking to people. Now, number 5 is this is super important, right? For you to make people like you, right? You need to be useful. So you need to always find a way to find a problem that they might or might not have, so that you can help them. Okay? Everybody that you see out there has a problem. And in marketing, they'll teach you that there are different kind of audiences, right? There are audiences that know that they have a problem. There are audiences that are considering the fact that they have a problem. And there are also audiences that have no idea that they have a problem. So depending on the kind of conversation you're having with that particular person, it might be any of these 3 types of people. So if you meet person A that knows that he has a problem, so he's 100% problem aware, it's very simple. We just talk about the problem. Simple. You meet person B that is considering that he might have a problem, right? Your only job right here now is to emphasize. Okay? Then you meet person C that does not even know that he has a problem. Okay? What you have to start doing here now is awareness. So it's different for different people that you meet. Okay? So if you meet somebody who knows that 100% he doesn't have a problem, or thinks he doesn't have any problem, you find a problem in a person's life and use it as a case study and help the person. This is dark psychology. Some people might want to call it. But of course, you've been able to help the person become better. So I don't see any problem in you helping somebody find a problem that you now help to solve. Okay? So there you have it, guys. This is how you can make people instantly like you. And like I said, if you are doing anything, marketing, sales, business, or whatever, I'm teaching you guys the psychology of business. I'm not just teaching you guys do this, do that. This is psychology behind how businesses work. All right? Most businesses that you see out there, to being attractive, they call it what? Branding. They'll make sure that the business is nice, the logo is fine. Find common characteristics with people. Most businesses have what they call brand story. They'll be like, okay, this is how our business started in the 1980s. They were industrialists, they were slave trades, all those things. They're just trying to help you feel like an emotional connection with that particular business. Number 3, don't ignore the small details. When you sign up with a particular business, they send you messages on your birthdays, they send you messages on your anniversaries if you provided that information. Facebook will tell you, oh, you've been with us for the last 8 years. Congratulations. Or they'll tell you, okay, the 2 of you have been friends for 3 years. Oh, that's so nice and shit. Those are the details I'm talking about. Have your own opinions. No matter what, no matter the platform you're on, they have their rules. All right. So you need to have your own rules as well. Then help them. Of course, every business wants to potentially help you solve a problem. Remember, why are they helping you solve a problem? Because they want to take money from you. So there you have it, guys. This is how to make people instantly like you, and how to apply it into your business. This is the business psychology, all right? So take this information and use it as much as possible. So remember to share this video, subscribe, and do have a lovely day.